Last year, a Rhode Island mom was sued by one of the largest school districts in the country after pressing for answers on whether critical race theory was being taught in her daughter's school. Now, that same mom says newly leaked slides prove that the teachers' unions met to discuss their strategy for their public fight against her. One of those slides saying, quote, Nicole Solas, 200 APRA requests have crippled our district by asking for detailed information, like months of educators' emails targeted on select terms. Part of a well-coordinated effort from outside groups with outdated thinking who want to push for inaccurate lessons to fuel division. View last Wednesday's SC meeting. People attended the meeting from across New England. That mom, Nicole Solas, joins us now. Nicole, thank you for joining us this morning. It must have been pretty disconcerting to see that you were the topic of this secret meeting with your picture up as if you were some sort of criminal.
Yes, this was a meeting that the teachers union had, an emergency meeting where they painted me like a wanted enemy of the state simply because I submitted public records requests. A teacher leaked these slides to me. There were 250 teachers that attended, where they were alerted to me being an attack on public education. You know, these people present themselves as if they are pillars of the community, when really they look more like psychopaths zeroing in on a target. The guy that made these slides is a middle school math teacher in my town, and he's acting like a psycho, pasting pictures of me like on slides as if he's in his mom's basement. Like who does this to a person?
Yeah.
But this isn't about me. This is what the teachers union does. They target parents, and this is happening across the country. Since I've gone public, I have seen letters from the teachers union that send threats of lawsuits to other parents because the teachers union doesn't like what they say on Facebook about them. So they have secret meetings about me. They have threats of lawsuits against other parents. And in my case, they actually did sue me. So this is my evidence that they've been harassing me from day one. And, you know, months later, they then filed a lawsuit against me. And it's all because I asked questions about public education.
Yeah, so let's be clear. You put in a records request because you want to know, are you teaching CRT? I want to see the curriculum in my child's school. You know, I used to see parents come on like you who want to get involved in their public school, and they would say, I don't want to co-parent with the public school. In this case, this isn't even about co-parenting. They want to take over completely. Do you feel at all heartened, Nicole, by the fact that the Republicans, at least, are putting forward a parental bill of rights, which would give parents the right to access all that information without having to go through this process and, in your case, get vilified by the unions for it?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I'm a parent that enrolled my daughter in public school for kindergarten. I had no idea that I would be treated like an adversary. I thought I had all these rights going into public school. I thought I could ask to see the curriculum, but just asking to see the curriculum caused my school district and teachers union to retaliate against me. And they really tried to ruin my life. The Parents' Bill of Rights is something that everyone should support, because all it does is say is that you have a right to see the curriculum, you have a right to be heard, you have a right to know if there's violence at school, you have a right to protect your child's privacy. I mean, these are all common sense principles that everyone can agree on across political spectrum.
These unions are ruthless. And as you know, they got the administration to label other parents as domestic terrorists in Virginia and God knows where else. So has this changed your mind about the need for school choice? I mean, I see you battling. I'm encouraged by the kind of efforts you put into changing the system. But is the system so corrupt and that it can't be, you know, reformed, and that what we really need to do is just give parents that money, those education dollars, so they can go and find a school system or private school or a charter school that reflects their values and respects them as parents?
Absolutely. School choice is what will break the chokehold on public education. And, you know, public education, I don't think it's redeemable unless we have school choice, because if we have school choice, that will incentivize public school to improve. It will make public school better if they have competition. So this is a win for everyone all around. We should be able to choose where our kids go to school. And I should be able to be a parent that you know, can choose where my kids go to school without me being targeted. Yeah.
Well, you are a mama warrior. And I thank you for your courage and for bringing this to light. It's very important for our nation. Nicole, thank you for joining us. We also have a note here because we reached out to the South Kingston School Committee for a statement, and they have no response.